Hello everyone, Journeyman here, and welcome back to my Championship Manager 2001-2002 save with Manchester City. Today is episode 4 of our third season in charge. So, it's been like 2 weeks since I touched this save, so I'm really out of touch with this in-game world. So, let's take a quick look at the squad. What was I doing? How were the results in the last episode? Kind of up and down. Slaughtered by Fulham, beat Birmingham pretty easy. Now lost narrowly to Manchester United. I think I remember this game. Yeah, sort of Ryan scored in the 90th minute of the game. Everton, and then we played Newcastle today. Okay, so we got Newcastle, Bolton, Newcastle again, and Arsenal. So I think we'll probably get through those 4 episodes in today's video. What was I thinking about doing? Oh yes, I was trying to look for fullbacks. Yeah, I've put a few cheeky bigs in, I think, for fullbacks. I think I'm looking at like Brett Emerton. I want to get Michael Dawson in as well, just because I've always signed him in the past and he's always been rock solid for me. You can always bring him in on a really cheap deal as well. So I'll try and bring him in really cheap there. Okay, so going into today's game up against Newcastle in the League Cup. Now, League Cup is something I am taking seriously this year. Also, I don't know, I just want to win a trophy. It's been, well, the only trophy we won so far is that First Division title we won 2 seasons ago. And I'd like to get back to winning ways. And obviously, by winning in the League Cup, you also qualify for Europe. So that's a path to Europe for us, and that's where I want to be next season. All right, so going into today's game, let's do Chiotis in goal. Let's do Jamie Victory, Michael Duff. We need usual suspects at the back, Ndaya and Mexis. Now, I know there's been a lot of talk in the comment section about Chiotis and his form right now. It's not very good, is it? You got a 4 there, you got a 5 there. He's got some dodgy moments, put it that way. So I'm looking to bring in perhaps a stopgap keeper for a couple of seasons, just until Chiotis grows a bit more and develops a bit more. And obviously, Azakason really isn't ready for first-team football in the Premier League. He's filled in a little bit this season, as you can see. He done okay. But honestly, I'm on the lookout for another goalkeeper. There were comments in the sections about I should play Hack and Mill, so we'll play Hack and Mill for today's game up against Newcastle. In midfield, what we can do, Mark Kerr is still pissed off. I'm not letting him leave. So what we're going to do is Pearson. He's one of our new signings. We'll do Pearson, we'll do Pedrag, and we will do Jonas. In midfield, with, of course, Tomadera and Sogolko up top. That's never a doubt. If those two are available, they will always play. So I'll do Isaacson on the bench. We'll do Welsh, I should say, who's done very well, but again, he's still developing. He's only 19 years old. I'm sure in the future he will be more than a useful player for us. Then we'll do Mads Jorgensen. Oh, Mads Jorgensen's been so disappointing this season. It's anger-inducing, to be honest with you. We'll do Karlstrom, we'll do Crouchy, and then we'll do... Who else? Let's do Mark Kerr. Because why not? And also, I do need to get rid of some players, because right now, I feel like we are overloaded, full of talent. So what we'll do is we'll transfer lift Christian Rasberg. A few clubs want him. That's fine. Silberbauer, I'll get rid of you as well. Who else I want to get rid of? Jeff Whitley. Put Jeff Whitley on the transfer list. He'll be one to buy a few teams, yeah. So, but I'm basically trying to get rid of some deadwood right now because we got far too many players in our squad and I can't rotate everyone out. Richard Sadlier, I'm actually going to try and send him out on loan if I can. I'm going to relegate him to the reserves. There's a little bit of squad clean, a bit of spring cleaning in December. Is it December? No, it's November, but close enough. Who else? Lee Croft. I actually want to send him out on loan. I actually think he's a decent young player. So we'll see if someone comes in for him. It'd be good for him to get some first-team reps somewhere. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll progress to the game. Let's actually play a game, shall we? It's been 4 minutes into the episode and we haven't even started a game yet. So yeah, as I was saying, I want to do one in the League Cup this season. Up against Newcastle today. Obviously, they signed Lee Chun-Soo, stole him away from us for a minimum fee release clause I wasn't aware of. All right, the 1-0 up. Freaking Carl Court. Used to play for Wimbledon back in the day, didn't he? Yeah, Wimbledon striker. Remember, it was a big lump. At one point, he looked like he was going to turn into a pretty decent striker, but I think injuries kind of bogged him down, if I remember correctly. All right, 42 minutes. Things are not going our way right now. However, it looks pretty even, though. It does look a pretty even off. Doesn't look very even anymore. 2-0 down now. Okay. Then you had 2 shots on goal. Church has got a 5 out of 10 again. Get in, Maxim. He's been superb, hasn't he? 14 goals now for the season for Maxim Tzolko. All right, come on. I think we're better than Newcastle, to be honest with you. We're playing away from home, and largely we're dominating them. Although I do think they have a rotated squad. Yeah, Loire is not a normal player. Calcott's not an automatic starter. So yeah, we should be winning today. All right, let's make some changes then because it's not working. Let's not bring off Mexus. Bring off Pedrag. Bring on Mare instead. Could bring on. Put Kim Karlstrom on for Tomadera. Normally in this situation, I would bring on Peter Crouch, but honestly, let's bring on Karlstrom. He plays striker for me in Division 1. He scored a hat full of goals, so hopefully he can come up and win today. And yeah, let's make more changes again. All right, let's push Marker forward here. Team instructions. Let's do. Let's see, we can't even. Let's just go long ball. Long ball football time, everyone. Lump it time. Lump it time. Don't like to do this way, but unfortunately, geez, lost that one. All right, moving on. Not a good start to the episode, is it? Not a good start to the episode. All right, so London's also going to be out for 10 days. Okay, so he's going to miss the next game, which is a little bit disappointing. All right, moving on. Rushton bid for Mark Soberhauer. Yeah, I've got to accept it because I don't really want to sell him that cheaply, but again, I messed up again. I didn't realize he had a minimum free release clause. So he's gone. Brett Emerton. All right, so that bid was rejected. So I'm going to go outlandish here, £9.5 million. I know he's an awesome player. So I can sign him. We're looking pretty good at the back. Rasberg, accept that one. Whitley, yeah, accept that one. That's fine. Just bringing in some pennies. I'm going to shelve this one. I was looking at Eddie Pope. That was a recommendation from one of our viewers. I spent £5 million and they rejected it. I'll keep him on the short list to keep an eye on him. If it becomes available on a free transfer, I will definitely I'll definitely try and sign him. But otherwise, I'm not going to overspend for him. Brett Emerton I'll overspend for, but Eddie Pope, I don't really know too much about the guy. So yeah. Moving on. Let's see, Rasberg, yep, accept. Whitley, yep, accept. Emerton, I'll accept the offer, but he doesn't want to sign for me, so awesome. All right, so it's been a really good start to the episode, hasn't it? All right, moving on to the next game. Kim Karlstrom, you're going to start. Mads Jorgensen, you're going to go to the bench. Pedrag, I'm going to start Mark Kerr, because why not? What else can we do here? Well, Bolton away. This should be a very winnable game. Who do Bolton have in their team? Well, Tommy Oren is not available. He's injured. Robbie Earnshaw's available though, and Robbie Earnshaw, geez, yeah, he scored a hat full of goals when he was a younger player. Kind of fell off the map though, pretty quickly. They got Phil Jagielka, a young Phil Jagielka. Tim Cahill, that's a player that we've got to be wary of today. He's actually a really good player in this game. All right, let's start the game. This is a game I think we should win. Looking at their squad, I've got no one that really scares me apart from perhaps Tim Cahill and Robbie Earnshaw. Get in there, Stephen Pearson. So I'm still fighting off a little bit of a cold, so I have this very, very tasty apple-like product right here. Get in there, Stephen Pearson. Missed that second goal. All right, Robbie Savage. Yeah, nothing scary about this team apart from Robbie Savage. He is terrifying. All right, Kim Karlstrom getting on the score sheet. First goal of the season. He's at a slow start to the campaign, but it's good to see him get on the score sheet today. Oh, we're disappointed to concede, though. Disappointed to concede again. Hendrik Pedersen getting the goal there. Second goal of the season for him. Chodis is playing okay today with a 7. Oh, I got 8 now. Jeez. Must have made a good save. All right, come on, boys. Looking at the condition of the players. Oh, for frick's sake. Chris Carruthers. He's absolute garbage. Why? This is anger-inducing. Get in there. Great finish there, Jamie Victory. All right, so I'm going to start to manage a little bit. What do you guys think? Shall I? Let's do this. Let's do this. Forward runs. Take Milde off forward runs. We'll take the fullbacks off forward runs. And we'll start to play a little bit more conservative. I'm also thinking about making a change. Anyone struggling fitness-wise in there? Hacken struggling a little bit. His old age starting to get to him. Let's bring on John Welsh then for him. Tom Madeira. Let's bring on Mads Jorgensen. We'll do that. Okay. All right, come on, boys. 10 minutes ago. Just shouldn't mention anything, should I? Shouldn't have done anything. Shouldn't have tried to manage. All right. Well, that was garbage, wasn't it? And they lost fucking Jussi Jääskeläinen 61 minutes on the clock too, and they had a freaking rookie goalkeeper. Awesome. All right. Yeah, it's been an awful start to this episode so far. We've just sold Rasberg to Bolton, and then we sold Jeff Whitley to Sunderland. I'm sure those two players will come back to haunt us in the very near future. Okay. All right, let's keep moving forward. I've decided I'm going to drop... Oh, here we go. There's something interesting here. Yusuf Hirsi. This is a guy that I wanted and was recommended to me a while ago. Let's try and bring him in. Let's see if you're interested in the move. He is. Let's try and bring him in. I think he would be a fantastic signing for us, especially in that centre midfield. Bakasioglu. Yep, I forgot we were signing Bakasioglu. Oh, that's exciting, isn't it? He is young still, 23, and that injury, unfortunately, has kept him out quite a while. Yeah, he was injured in the first season, and then he's been pretty much out till this season. And he came back in, he's done okay, but injuries so far definitely hampered his development, so we're going to have to work with him on the side. Oh yeah, I forgot I was going to sign this guy. Brian O'Callaghan, why? Alright, so he's a centre-half or right-back. Looks like more of a right-back, to be honest. He's got pace there, 16. Crossing's 15. That's pretty decent for a right-back. Agility's 18, which is excellent. Jumping's 15. Good. Strength 14, that's pretty good. Tackling 20, that's actually really good. Termination 16, that's really good. Off the ball 13, so-so, that's okay. Positions 15. This actually, guys, looks pretty good, doesn't he? Let's bring him on squad rotation. Yeah, I think we're paying like £350,000 for him as well, so it's like next to nothing. So we bring him in. He could do a solid job for me as a backup right back. All right, London's back to full training, which is good. Right, moving forward here. I find out we're playing in the FA Cup next. Michael Dawson, bid rejected. It's not a surprise. It was a bit of a low ball offer. Let's put £650,000 on the table, see what they say. And Hirsi has agreed to sign for me. Won't be till next summer, but that'd be a very useful signing, especially if we go into Europe. He's a good player, from what I gather. All right, so changes to the team. I said I was going to drop Chiotis, and I'm going to, man of my word, I'm going to drop Chiotis. Let's also... Kennedy. We're going to do a Kennedy. I need to do training as well. Keep forgetting to do this. Kennedy, I'm going to train you as attacking midfielder. Pearson, attacking midfielder. Jamie Peters. All right. So this is a guy as well that I had a comment about him that he might turn into a decent player. Maybe he will. Determination is there. Work rate, not really. But you know what? This could be a fun little project, a little side project to see these guys develop. Same with David Morgan. David Morgan actually does look pretty good. 17-year-old. I'm going to bring him in, bring both players in, and I'll make it kind of like a just a fun little experiment, just to have, you know, just to keep on the side there, try and develop some other academy players of our own. All right, so changes to the team. What changes shall we make? Let's look at the condition of the players, see if we're forced to make any changes. Not particularly. Everyone's pretty much 100% apart from Jonas. He will not play today, and nor will Eriksson. Marco played last time. Could switch things around. Let's put Pedrag back in. Jorgensen. No, I'm not going to. Tomadou has been poor as well. Okay. I'm happy. I'm happy with that team. Okay. So we'll just make one change to the team that lost. Drew against Bolton. Zakinson's going to come into the side, and so is Pedrag. And then obviously we played Newcastle last time out and lost 2-1 to their pretty much reserve team. Oh, what a good start that was. Fucking Alan Shearer. First thing in the game happened was a penalty. Okay. Got a funny feeling this might not be my episode, everyone. This is probably not going to be my day, is it? Just Jamie Victory gets in there, son. He's got 2-2 now. He's having a bit of a bounce back here. He was kind of poor last season, but he's doing all right this year. He's doing all right. Take a look at the match stats. Yeah, they're kind of pounding us. I think Newcastle are flying on the table as well. I think they're second. Yeah, they're second. Only 2 points behind Manchester United. Sholemi Obi, the definition of a lump. Alright, come on, Pearson, get in there. He's had a really good start to the campaign here too. He's been a very solid sign actually. He only paid a lot of money, £7.5 million, but so far he's done well for me. He's done well. It's a penalty. Oh, it's a professional penalty, and Pearson steps up, gets his 5th goal of the season. Oh, here we go. Newcastle in trouble. They got given sent off as well. They have someone called Johnny Bryan come off the bench for them. All right, come on, boys. Got to hold on now. Just got to hold on. Let's make a change in midfield. Let's bring on Mark Kerr. Let's bring on Peter Crouch. We haven't seen you in a while. For Tomadira, who has been on. He's not been himself this year at all. Peter Crouch hold the ball up. Forward runs, definitely not Crouchy. He can just kind of like, he can act as a target man for us, just hold the ball up, look for him with the long balls. Peter Crouch would be disappointing signing for us, to be honest, too. I'm probably going to try and move him on in the very near future. See if we can make a bit of a profit on him. We spent about £4.5 million on him, so I can get 6 or 7. I'll be happy with that. All right, so it's a win, everyone. It's a win. It's a win. Get in there. Back to winning ways. We move up to 6th place in the table now. So good stuff indeed. All right, so going on to English FA Cup, we got Coventry City away from home. That's not bad. That's not a bad draw. I was hoping for a home draw, but we'll take it. And we're also going to sign Brian O'Callaghan from Barnsley for pretty much next to nothing. And he looks like a pretty solid defender. All right, so it'll be interesting to see how he fits in to the team. Have him down as a rotation player right now. He won't be on the bench or anything anytime soon. Freddie Risp, Hagen there, Corneliuson. A lot of these players I'm thinking about moving on from. All right, Pearson impresses. Yeah, he's been absolutely superb since he signed for us. 7.25 million. He's been absolutely immense so far. 5 goals, 1 assist, 2 man of the match awards. Yep, the Scottish under-21 midfielder has been absolutely brilliant since he signed for us. All right, come on, boys. Who we got next up? I think we got Arsenal next, haven't we? Yeah, Arsenal next. Yeah, Arsenal 13th of December. Okay. Morgan gets a new deal. Peters gets a new deal. The reserves draw against Arsenal, so that's a good omen. That's a good omen. We're going to. Oh, here we go. Lee Roach has been made available by David O'Leary. Let's put £1.2 million bid in for him. Let's see if he wants to move now, because I was told that this guy is a superb right back, and if we can bring him in, that definitely would be nice. Let's put London back on the bench instead of Jorgensen. He's just been an absolute disaster, hasn't he, really? Spent a lot of money on him in the summer, and he's just been average. Average. I mean, average actually very kind to him. He's actually been very poor. All right, so, come on, boys. Let's see if we can get a result here at Arsenal. All right, so they got playing today. Got Thierry Henry, Dennis Bergkamp. That's just not a good strike line, is it? Really, that's not a good partnership at all. Maxim, get in there! 15th goal of the season for Maxim, says Oko. I tell you what, this guy's been worth every single penny I've spent on him. We're paying him a lot of money, £42,000 in wages. Had to do that to get the work permit. So it was suggested in the past that I'd spend 34.5, and I did that, and unfortunately work permit was rejected, so I got a chance to up the offer in a later time, and I managed to bring him in on £42,000 a week. So there definitely is that threshold. Well, the British the work permit board will completely ignore it as long as you put over a certain amount on that contract, and it looks like if it's around the 40,000 mark, then you should be able to bring a player in. But this guy has been absolutely immense. Look at that. 15 goals, 10 assists, 5 man of the match awards. Only paid £2.5 million for him as well. So this guy's a legend. This guy's an absolute legend. All right, come on, boys. How's Axon doing? He's holding up in goal so far. He's doing pretty well for himself. 8 out of 10. Thierry Henry gets a goal. Jeez, on the edge of halftime. It sucks. Arsenal, we've been largely Arsenal, but that's to be expected, playing at Highbury. They're a good team. Really good team. It's full of, I would say, Arsenal legends in that team today. Thierry Henry, get a second. Crap. Okay. All right, boys. Time to become a manager again rather than a spectator. Yeah. All right, let's make some changes to try and get back in this game. So, Pedrag's, you've been crap, haven't you? Bring on Lonas London. We're going to push London forward. I'll make a slight adjustment It's only 2-1. I don't want to push things too much because you give them too much space. Arsenal will definitely exploit it. Get in there, Philly-Mexis. Get in. I think that was his first goal for the club, isn't it? Get in there. He's been a really good signing too, Philly-Mexis. Still only a sweeper. I'm training to be a centre-half. £2.3 million. That is a absolute steal. Come on, just 5 minutes to hold on. This would be a good result. In the larger scheme of things, a draw at Arsenal is a good... I hate this game sometimes. 4-2. 4-3. Well, that was a interesting end of the game, wasn't it? Disappointing to lose like that, be honest with you. Okay, all right. So we're approaching the end of this episode now. It's been about 21 minutes. I like to keep these episodes about 20 minutes long, if possible. So Eriksen's back to full training. Next up, we've got Charlton, Ipswich, Villa, and then Coventry. Those are all very, very winnable games. So, thank you all so much for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos by me in the future, please hit subscribe, turn notifications on. You'll be seeing one extra Championship Manager episode a week now. I'll make that promise to you, because I think 2 a week isn't really enough. It's one of my more popular series, and I'm enjoying it immensely, and I know a lot of you out there are too. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next part. Goodbye, everyone.